so the foundation is called the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte, and this is what it looks like. And the range of shades is like, they have so many shades, which makes it such a big broad spectrum of different colors you can find. And what I love about this foundation is that it does cater to the more olive tones, so it has a lot of yellow in it instead of pink. A lot of foundations have pink undertones, which for my skin tone, because I'm olive, doesn't really help me. So I like more of a yellow base, and these have a lot of yellow. So my shade is 105 Natural Beige, and it is a 24-hour coverage. Not that you're going to use it for 24 hours. I hope you're not, because that would be a little too much. But I do use this if I go to work, or actually I've been using this for the past week since I got it, and I'm kind of obsessed with it. I really think that this was a really good idea. And I love L'Oreal. They have really good products. I love all their foundations. The only thing with their foundations is I haven't found one that really keeps me matte for as long as more than like 6 hours. But this one does keep me pretty good. So I'm obviously combination to oily skin. I'm pretty much oily all year round, so all over my T-zone and kind of all over my face. But that's just my skin type. If you are more of a dry skin, this could work for you if you maybe spray it with like Fix Plus to give you a little bit of moisture, because it's not an actual matte finish where it gives you like a flat finish. It still gives you a little bit of a dewiness, if that makes sense, but not really, because it's matte. But I don't have any complaints. It does give you a medium. So what it claims, it's a medium coverage, and the finish is a demi matte. That's what it is, a demi matte, which gives you it leaves your skin to breathe, so you can still see your skin underneath, and it's air light, it says, so that's nice. And it's smooth onto skin in a rolling motion for flawless coverage, or demi matte. But anyways, so I mean the coverage is not full coverage, but it's you can apply it to make it full coverage, if that makes sense. I do have like a couple blemishes here because I just got a facial yesterday, and it was my birthday yesterday. Happy birthday to me. So I did get a facial yesterday, so I'm kind of broken out because, you know, obviously they pick at your face. So we'll see how it covers. I haven't been as broken out as I am today, so we'll see how much it covers. I will show you a couple hours later to let you guys see if I've gotten oily or not. But I do set my foundation with powder, so I mean that's just a must for me, because since I am really oily, I have to set my foundation. So to the tutorial, and I'll show you guys how I apply it and how it looks at the end, and I'll talk to you guys in a few minutes. Now I am going to use a primer because I just got this one. It's the NYX Angel Veil Skin Primer. And I don't know how I feel about it yet, because I really don't like primers for some reason. I'm not into primers. I just feel like it makes me oily. So I'm going to use this one today. I've been using it, and I still notice I haven't gone as oily as I normally do with primers. So we'll just use this today so I can give you a more flawless finish. So I'm going to use a couple dabs of this, and it comes out, it's weird because it comes out like a cream, but whatever. And then I usually only put it like on my T-zone, which is where I normally get extra oily, and I have really big pores. And then I just pat it in. Okay, so for the foundation, I have a brush that I use, and this is the Sigma Flat Kabuki. It's the F80 brush, and this is what I apply it with. So since it does come out like a tube, which that's the only thing I don't like, is the packaging. I wish it came in a pump, but I don't know why for like 12 bucks you should get it in a pump at least. So I just apply it onto my brush. I go in little by little, and then I just start buffing it in. You know what it feels like? It feels like if you've ever tried a foundation that dries to matte, a powder foundation, that's kind of what it feels like at the end, what it dries to. But it's not really, like, it comes out like a cream, but then it kind of dries into a powder. But it really doesn't. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you get the point. Make sure you get behind right here, because sometimes I've noticed I forget those places. And then you also want to get the bottom of your neck a little bit, you know, not go crazy. This is one coat. Usually I like to go in with 2 applications because I like more of a heavier foundation. So since this is a medium coverage, I want to go for full coverage. So I'll let that sit a minute and then I'll go back in. So just a heads up, if you have a lot of acne to hide, this probably wouldn't be the foundation for you, because it does cover, but as you can see, you can still see like a little bit of my blemishes peeking out. Sorry for the sirens. That's what happens when you do a talk through. Sometimes you get some back noise. It's not shiny at all. It really looks really nice. It gives you a nice coverage. Like I said, you can still see a little bit of my little blemishes, but it's not overwhelming. Like, you still can put powder. So usually I go back in with my Too Faced powder and just set everything. And since it is a colored, it does give me a little extra coverage on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my face, and I'll be back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I did the rest of my makeup. I just set my foundation with powder, did my highlight under my eyes. And when I set my foundation with powder, I don't go really heavy. I just barely dab into the powder and just kind of apply it, dust it over my face. Because you don't want so much heavy makeup, and the powder can definitely cake you up. You know, everyone loves the cake face, but sometimes you don't want too much of a cake face. So I try not to dab into my powder too much, especially if I don't have too much to cover. But sometimes, you know, we're all guilty of doing it. So anyways, I will give you guys a closer look at the foundation. Right now it is 11:48. So I'll check back in a couple hours. I'm going to do some things around the house, and I'll let you guys know how it wore in a couple hours, and then I'll show you throughout the end of the day. And if you wanted to know, this new color is Anastasia Neon Coral on my lips, and this is like the perfect shade for the summer. And since it's beautiful in LA, of course, and it's warm already, this is the perfect shade to use today. So I will talk to you guys in a couple hours, and I'll keep you guys updated. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, so it is 1:44, and it's been about 2 hours since my last update. So I did a couple stuff around the house. I haven't gone out yet, but it's definitely hot, but I will be going out right now. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update of what it looks like. I mean, it hasn't really budged at all. It looks exactly the same as it was before, and we'll see how it goes throughout the day. I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Hey guys, I'm back. It is 502. So as you can tell, I'm pretty oily. I got about 6 hours before I started getting oily, and this is how I got. But I think it could have also been the fact that I used a primer. Like I said, I don't really like to use a primer, but I did this time. Other than that, I mean, I think it wore pretty good. It's a nice coverage. I got a lot of compliments actually on my foundation today. But I think if you set it with some powder, it'll be okay. And I definitely recommend this. Probably if you're extremely oily, I probably won't use the primer again and just try it without the primer. But other than that, I really like the foundation. It's 12 bucks. It's really good quality, and the ranges of the colors are really nice. So I would recommend it to anyone. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope you guys found this helpful, the review and the demo, and help you made a decision on whether or not to purchase it. I would purchase it if I were you. But anyways, go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.